Today, we're going to be talking about how to create a new talent.
It helps the speaker lead his audience into the scene he describes by creating an imaginary picture. Usually, it's something that moves.
You create a new talent by understanding your passions and knowing how to channel them usefully. In understanding your passions, you will be able to utilize them in the best way for your own or others' benefit. The purpose of this function is to develop a new propensity for learning how to make choices around what you see as a potential for creation. The first idea to recognize is that we all have the capacity to create, but instinctively we look to survival needs in order to focus our attention instead of our creative needs. The Divine Masculine, for example, has the ability to create from a place of knowing he is prepared to spend his energy on what counts as creative energy, because he knows this is what creates abundance rather than diminishing it. The Divine Feminine creates from a place of expectant rebirth of what was already in the pipeline from a higher perspective, meaning that she knows what needs to come through naturally, but needs to allow it rather than block its manifestation. The divine meaning to emanate from the spark of life itself. When you see from the perspective of creative forces, you'll see that we are all potential waiting to happen. New talent is a perspective that allows initiatives to be open to trial and error. This means that whenever you need a boost to your imagination, you will have the energy to manifest the sources of creative energy to bring it into actionable steps of consequences that need realization. Initiatives are products of imagination that have been allowed to flourish. For example, if you learn how to cook a meal, you will understand the steps it takes to make it a success. Equally, you will understand what it takes for it to fail, and therefore you will know how to make it work through correctionable steps to achieve mastery. What talents and skills have you been waiting to flow through you? How can you engage with your own creative forces to engender a new initiative? We are beings of creation, and so it is a natural phenomena that we should be able to access. And yet we fall short of our full potential due to fears of not being good enough or wanting to be perfect. Are you willing to put in the time and energy to find out what's waiting for you to birth? Creativity is your birthright, so use it to make sure you are fulfilling your true potential. Insights from your creative source energy can give you clues as to what needs to be paid attention to in terms of potential to fulfill. Why not make a list of ideas that have the potential to be developed usefully? Go ahead and jot down your thoughts without fear of ridicule or judgment. You don't need to share it with anyone else at the moment. But later, you may want to hire a talent development coach to help you move it to a place of utility. But the key message here is to know that you are a creative being, and that tapping into your own spark of life is going to reveal talents you never knew you had. So welcome to the world of creativity. We look forward to your creations. If you'd like to know more about how to become more intuitive, visit virtualworldcoachingacademy.com.